Okay, so this is the Romberg Sonata from the grade 6 list, the first movement. So as I said before, we need to make sure that you focus on each of the aspects for a small chunk of music. So the notes, the tuning, the bowing, which includes the articulation, the rhythm, and the dynamics and phrasing. So we're going to start off right at the opening, just working on the notes first. We've got a B there, either side of that E. So we can use the E as a pivot there to make sure those B's both sound the same. Hear the chromatics there. So that would be the first phrase I would practice. Go through that a few times. Like so for the notes. Next up, we're going to work on the articulation. So basically this first section is mostly fairly simple, apart from now there you've the two staccato notes here. You could do them both as up bows or an up down. I don't think it matters too much. You could practice both ways. I would probably go with the two ups there, because then you've got more bow to use on the long notes. But it's this kind of thing you've got to work out when you're doing this. And then it's just a case of cleaning up those up bows just to make sure that they work. Make sure that you've got enough index finger in the note and that kind of stuff. Rhythmically, let's just go through it once. I mean, it's not massively complicated, but to just get a real good click in your head. Well, as it transpires, when you actually get there, you end up on a down up on those last two anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so now the rhythm here. 1, 2, and 3. So you might do this just a few more times just to make sure. Now, here you have to decide on the phrasing now when you're going to go towards the dynamics and phrasing. So I would suggest at this point you've either got one big phrase that goes up and then down, or probably more likely, given the tempo you're going to be playing at, two smaller phrases. So going up and down every 2 bars up, 2 bars down. So then you would work on this just working on what you have to do with the bow to change the dynamics. But make a plan for your dynamics and your phrasing, and then try 2 or 3 different versions. I mean, you might want something that starts, I suppose. That's unlikely, but you could try 3 or 4 different, slightly out there ideas for each phrase. See if one of them works.